Webster's defines a miracle as an unusual or outstanding event or accomplishment. Trent Ueckert's courage and strength while battling cancer is an inspiration to everyone around him. Trent shows us all that for him, outstanding events and accomplishments happen every day.
Trent's a kid that likes to play all sports. He likes to ride his dirt bike. He's just always doing something.
I do about everything there is, I don't know. Just try to get involved in everything, and football, baseball, basketball sometimes. I like to ride dirt bikes as one of my hobbies.
He's just real sweet. He's always been my mom's baby, you know. And throughout this whole deal, he's been so strong. When we first found out that something might be wrong with Trent, he had started his 8th grade year, and one morning he was dressed and ready to go, and all of a sudden he felt kind of sick to his stomach and had had a couple of nosebleeds, which was unusual, and so I just thought he had a sinus infection. I didn't think anything of it, and sent him down to the local doctor, and he told us that his blood pressure was high.
We called Dr. Weiner at Shannon, and he got us right in. They did a sonogram, and they took it to the radiologist, and he immediately ordered a CT scan. Well, Trent, never having been sick before in the hospital, we're sitting back, okay. Went straight to Dr. Weiner's office, and he showed up, and he said,
there's some sort of tumor there. We're not sure what it is. We don't want to speculate. We have a hematologist, oncologist waiting for you at the ER in Fort Worth. You need to be on the road in 2 hours.
He went up to Fort Worth to begin treatment of that tumor.
Trent has a very rare tumor. The nature of this tumor is that it doesn't form one lump or mass. It tends to spread throughout the abdomen before it produces enough symptoms to come to attention.
This tumor has been a very tough one to lick. He's had to continue to try different medicines to get it under control.
fixing to start round 22 of chemo, so.
We were able to start doing our chemo over at Shannon, which is only, you know, a 30-minute drive from here. And we could go in, do our chemo, and get back for part of school, or most importantly, at the beginning of this year, for football practice.
Everything is about sports for him. It's about football, it's about baseball, it's about going to watch the girls' basketball team, and so we have to do all of his treatments and therapy around sports.
Trent's a very good athlete, and one of his true joys is playing all the different sports. Trent said, I want to play football. I don't want this to slow me down, and so he talked it over with Paul Bowman and managed to twist Paul's arm to okay that he could play football even though he had this port right underneath his skin.
You can't keep a good man down, and so I haven't tried to impose my will upon him too much.
I think I got the doctors to go along with my idea of playing football just because they saw how well I could take the treatments and everything else that's so much tougher than football, and just seeing that I could keep a positive attitude through all that, and knew that I was strong, and a little hit to the central line wasn't going to do anything to me.
Trent is determined to live normally and to not let his illness get in the way. And more than just about anyone else I can think of in his age group facing what he's had to face, he's been successful in doing that. I'm very proud of him.
Through the help of the Children's Miracle Network, miracle kids like Trent can receive the treatment they need right here in San Angelo.
This year, the big focus that we've used with the money that was raised last year from the Children's Miracle Network telethon is to build an area specifically for outpatient chemotherapy.
Now the parents will be able to interact with each other and the children while they're getting their therapy, and I think that'll be good for everybody.
Instead of having to go into a whole separate area that's congested, they have their private area to work. So all those things are being financed, and it's a terrific spot. We can't wait for the grand opening, and it's all been done at the behest of Children's Miracle Network.
When we think about how this journey all started, we feel like it's been an answered prayer, the way everything has worked out. We love our doctors. We trust them.
Dr. Bowman is just an awesome doctor in every aspect of it. Seeing as my cancer is so rare, and he just goes above and beyond to find the latest treatments and what's going on, talking to doctors all over the world.
I just really admire his grit, his determination, and the fact that he just doesn't take what's going on to him lying down. You know, he's going to give it all he's got.
As far as Trent goes, I'm going to get through this. I mean, he looks forward to the future, as do we. And anytime there was a friend who, they were doing a report on this kind of cancer, and they were looking at the statistics, and one of the boys actually started tearing up. And Trent said, "What's wrong?" He said, "Have you read these statistics? Kids with this don't live that long." Or he said, "Most kids with this don't live very long, Trent. You're my friend, and I don't want to lose you." Trent said, "Hey, I'm not most kids. I'm going to be fine. There's nothing to cry about. I'm not most kids. I'm going to beat it."
He makes the best of every day and every opportunity that he has to enjoy himself and to touch the lives of others, and he does. I think about him all the time, and I really feel it's a treasured relationship knowing that kid.
Positive attitude will get you through it so much easier. I think without a positive attitude, I would be so much farther behind and wouldn't be where I am right now. Please support the Children's Miracle Network and help a miracle kid like me.